Hello everybody, how you doing today? It's Superfiend here, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Coaster Whacky World. I've got the camera set on this point right here because I was just looking at the park and I was thinking, like, look how cool this is shaping up to look. Some of the views and stuff. Not this stuff over here. This stuff's all pretty ugly. But if we just leave all that stuff out of frame. Like, look how cool this one area of the park is starting to shape up, and look, it's looking really neat. Of course, we got this big empty space over here. That will be filled in pretty quickly at some point. It's not going to be hard. We'll just plop down some buildings, I think, at like one episode, maybe two. Been spending a lot of time back here on the Stingray. The hidden temple's pretty much done. A lot of this is pretty much done. We got to fill in some little pieces around here. And by the, what's this thing called? Is this a Rocktopus? Really rig. The Rocktopus is back here. But really neat ride, or really neat area of the park. I'm really happy with the way it's turning out. Now, this episode, what we're going to be doing is, I already kind of started it. I was recording an episode yesterday, and then I got interrupted by a phone call, and really didn't make a whole lot of progress in the time it took, so I was like, screw it, and just scrap the footage. But we're going to start working on the, finishing the queue for the Stingray coaster ride, which is, you know, tucked away in here. If you're new to the series, it's this big monster coaster in here. Been spending almost 2 weeks on it, and we're gonna work on the queue. Before we do that, it's been a while since we went over and looked at the actual park, so let's just fly over here and look at the moneymaker stuff and just make sure that everything's still doing okay. We still got a ton of people over here. It's almost up to 2,000, which is kind of interesting. It seems like this number steadily increases over time. Like I don't know, the last time we were over here 10 or 15 episodes ago, I think it capped out at about like 1,700, and that's odd to me because we're literally doing nothing over here. We haven't built or done anything with this part of the park in forever. But what I want to do is I just really quick want to make sure, which one's this? This is aging. I just want to make sure that we're not heading towards classic status with any of these, because I don't want anything over here to hit classic. I don't want anything to hit classic until like the whole park is finished and open. So that will be a ways off, won't it? But we do have $1 million, and let's just look at, where is it? It's been a while since we've looked at these screens. I don't even know how to get into them anymore. Let's look at the attractions: aging, established, aging, old, and old. We'll have to fix those in a few minutes. Surprisingly, all the shops are still open. That's odd because usually we have problems with them. Usually every time we come over here, like at least one staff member has quit. And let's see. Okay, so this person, level 5, maximum training level, does not like his job. Where is he? He's right here. You know what we can maybe do with him? Let's see if the guests are throwing all their trash out. Look at this. What a bunch of pigs. This is so stupid to me that, like, what are we supposed to do about this? The janitors don't come out here. All right. We're going to take this unhappy guy who's bored, and he can go clean all that up. Okay. So I think everything over here is kind of looking good. No reason to train these people. They got normal staff workloads and they're happy. I mean, this is terrible. Absolutely terrible. What a mess. Okay. If my wife told me, like, hey, I got a Groupon to this really neat park, you know, let's take the kids, and I got there and it looked like this, I would be the most miserable SOB in that entire place. There's nothing I would want to do more than immediately leave. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's work on this. So what exactly have I done over here? This is a few buildings. Let's see. I'll just move them around. So let's see. We've got this. That's like one odd-looking building. And then we've got these two wall pieces here. These are two separate buildings also. Can we combine them? Can you combine two buildings? Probably not, because they're on different grids, most likely. Yeah, won't let you. So anyways, we've got the, well, let me see. if I were to move this, and I were to edit this and duplicate these pieces, can we put them? Yeah, then it could all just be part of one building. Why don't we do that? Let's Control Z and put this one back. Yes, okay. Let's see if we can. Yeah, see, they're a little bit off in their alignment. They're just like ever so slightly off from each other. So we're gonna leave it because I moved this one specifically, and then we'll Control Z to put this one back. I positioned these and then I moved them specifically so that we didn't get any weird shimmers with the textures. You can kind of see it's shimmering right here. So anyways, so now this is what I'd like to do with this, but it's not going to be possible. If I could have my way, like if I could build any queue that I wanted, this would be a tavern or like an inn, and they would go in the side here, and then like the bottom of it would be open, and there'd be like a bar and some other stuff, and maybe like a balcony going upstairs. And then this, instead of angling up this way, it would probably angle up this way and then loop around up top. And then instead of coming out here, it would go this way along the balcony that you could see from downstairs, and then go out to like a patio here. But what do we have on the other side of here? We got a mountain, and this mountain is not very wide. So there is no way we are going to get all that scenery tucked into here. So it's not going to happen, right? Let's see, which building is this? I want to hold up this gap, close up this gap between the mountain right here. Well, I guess I could just bring the mountain over. Let's see, let's fly around back here. Yeah, you know what? Instead of messing with the building, I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of bring the mountain towards the building just a wee bit. Let's do that. We want pull, small, small, and let's just, okay, incrementally get this a little closer. Now it's creeping up through the floor in here, which I kind of don't like. And the other thing I'd like to do, which probably not going to be able to accomplish very well with the scenery pieces that we have in the game. Okay, this is all right with me because you can't see anything down here. So I'm kind of okay with the fact that this pokes through the floor like that. But let's see if we can't just bring it down just a little bit. Okay, we could always put like a barrel over there. Ah, see, it opened this whole thing up again. Come on. Ah, it wants to warp the floor. Okay. Let's try it one more time. Very subtle. Just to push it down a little bit. A little bit. A little bit more. Come on. Okay. That's pretty good. I'll accept it. So, the other thing I was thinking, I kind of goofed when I built this pathway right on the floor because now we can't put a floor in the building. So we need to open this up, and we need to remove these, and probably that one too. And now we need to select, I want these. Yep. Okay, we're going to fly in here. I'm holding shift and trying to put them on the floor. WTF. What the? Good grief. Alright. So, right there, they just poke out. Okay, that's just about perfect. Ooh, we gotta flatten the terrain over here too. I'm gonna fill in all the floor over here, and we'll do this one too. Okay, and we'll dive down here. Let's see. Terrain, flatten. We want to just get this out of our floor there. Okay, good. Okay, and then like this little walkway right here would be a good place to maybe put some billboards and whatnot. Okay, we can get rid of these two pieces. And we fly in here, and so now what we want to do is we want to put some queue right here. So let's go into the queue, select grid. And actually, no, I lied. We need to put a... Okay, I'm holding shift and trying to change the elevation, and... Get over here, you bugger. Where is it? Okay. The game's acting a little weird, okay? We want queue, select grid, and we want to get it from this piece so that it appears on top of the walkway here. Yes. There we go. And we want to deselect grid and let's see, Z to get it nice and joined up right here. Look at that. That's pretty good. I'm happy. Why? Whoa. Something not right here. We should be able... What the heck? We should be able to see the path. Okay, we should be able to see the path above the floor, right? Right, we should be able to see it above the floor. What's going on here? Okay, let's get that, and we'll put one on top, right? Let's try again. All right, we should be able to see it on top of it, I thought. What the heck? Like this one, okay? Like right here. This is two floor pieces stacked on top of each other, and then when you select grid with the top one and you put down the path goes on top of the one that's below. So what on earth the heck is happening down here? What is going on? This is, okay, you know what? I have to make sure that I'm not crazy because it's always worked this way. It's worked this way every time I've done it for ages. Ages and ages, my child would say. Like, am I stupid? Is that what's happening all of a sudden? I'm stupid? I don't think I became stupid since the last time I played this. I don't think I'm remembering anything. Okay, see, like, if we put these all on the floor, if we get the grid from this piece, they line up on the floor. Look at that. If we get the grid from the piece up top, you can see them on the floor. So what the heck is happening over here? What is happening over here? Okay, I think I know what it is. It's, see, watch. If we take this one... Oh, this isn't going to work because there's path underneath it. Okay, scratch that. All right, I think what's happening is... the path is like somehow ignoring the grid from the 4-meter pieces, and it's actually dropping to the floor. I think that's what's happening. I think the path is sticking to the floor. To the actual terrain when I say floor. So like this is the piece. We should be able to see it right here. We can't because I think it actually went all the way down and stuck itself to the floor. I think that's what it's doing. All right. Forget it. This is not going... I wanted the queue to be on top, but this is such a minor detail to get all hung up on, so... Forget it. Forget it. No, what the heck? let's see if we can get some path going down. Railing on elevated, yes. Okay, we need, no, down. Down. I'm holding shift and dragging down. What the F? Oh my goodness. Okay. I kind of want it to be the stairs like we had way earlier, so... I don't want this ugly ramp. I don't want the ugly ramp. Okay, you know what? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. We're going back to this. I had to just undo everything. What a pain in the neck. All right. Okay, let's Okay, so how big is this? So here, here, here. Change the grid height. There we go. There. And now we need to fix the terrain again. We'll flatten. And now that we have a path there, it's going to be like, no, F you. I'm not going to listen. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so let's... how much path do we have to delete to make this thing work, right? How much? Hopefully that was enough. Okay. Q. What's it doing? Come on. This way. Okay, so what are we left with? Oh my god. I mean, talk about something that should be easy and is filled with unnecessary complexity, I think. I mean, why was that so hard? Why should that be so hard? Shouldn't be that hard. So now what do we want to do? Do we want to, let's see. You know, I think we're going to leave this open the way it is. And then the way this comes up right here, what we'll do is, let's see. Now, we could kind of create the illusion that this goes further back, like it opens up over here. If we were to take these two pieces and delete them. Okay, that one's on the 2M. Okay, here we go. I want this one to go there, and I would like this one to go here. That's what I'd like. And ooh. Now, how deep does this cave piece go? This one actually goes pretty deep, right? So what we could do is we can push this back quite a ways. So let's push, 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 and we'll make it a little bit stronger. Okay. And we're just going to create the illusion that this building goes further back in here from the inside. From the outside, it just dead ends into the cave. But when you're inside the queue and everything, it goes further back, as if there's like hallways or something down here. And I noticed that theme parks do that a lot. You know, when you're on the inside of a building, it's all decorated as if there's more, but then you go outside and it just like dead ends into something else. So we can get away with that here. No harm, no foul. Just how far back do we have to push this? And are we going to bump into the other stuff out there? We are. What do we got here? We got the back of that other building, right? And we did also manage to find the rest of the wall piece here. So let's see. Okay, Frontier, please. Why can we not change from 4M to 2M while we have them selected? Like, why do we always have to remember to do it first? It's such an arbitrary restriction. It really is, I think. It's frustrating, too. If you haven't noticed, it's frustrating sometimes. Okay. Let's see. Maybe just move. No, can't move those ones back. Okay. And terrain, I'm going to just push that little bit away right there. Push away that little bit right there. And let's go make sure inside here that we didn't like get it all screwed up. And actually, you know, like over here, kind of want to tighten this up a little bit so you really can't see back in there. Yeah, okay. I don't know why that matters to me, but there we go. And let's get the rocky texture. Rock, rock, rock. Okay, and I think this little element right here is probably going to have to go. He doesn't really fit anymore. And yeah, let's get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Is there another one of those things under here? Yeah, we get rid of that one too. Okay. And you know what we could do is we could just like we put a doorway right here and then a few barrels and whatnot. And it makes it look like there's another way to walk into this building that's up here. Deselect everything because of that big blue ugly highlight. Okay, so when they come up the queue here, if they look this way, you know, it looks like there's more over here, even though it dead ends and they can't really go over there. Now this, we need to knock out a wall. This is where they go back outside. Okay, and we probably want to put one of the archways in here. So let's go to the walls and the arches. And we want something made out of wood. Now, we could kind of get... Would we want to use one of these? No, because it doesn't match the texture over there. Yeah. No. Is there no natural plank archway? Are you kidding me? There's not. There should be. Natural wood plank. Yeah, okay, there. I thought there was. Oh, you know what? No, it says wood. I filtered on wood. Okay, I just wasn't seeing it. So now they come out through here. I think at long last, if I can figure out which building it's on. Come on. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll move all that over here. No. So what the heck is this? This one piece right here, is this just like its own floating building? What is it? I can't, it won't let me select this this one floor tile up here. Come on. All right, we're gonna move that building. No. We're gonna move it with the X. There, we just stick it over there. Still won't let me select this. That isn't a single building. That's why. Okay, now we'll X and we'll just slide this thing back until it closes up. Apparently it needs to slide a little bit more. Is that where it needs to go? That looks about right, right? Right. And so they come out through here, cruise through this thing. I think we kind of want to make this a little bit taller. It's a little bit too low to the ground for me. Let's push. And, oh, great. Now, it doesn't want to change its shape because of the pathway underneath it. God, that is so obnoxious. It really is. It's obnoxious. Like, why does the path down here stop us from lifting this thing up? And then you gotta be careful how we do this, because if we delete too much, then it's gonna get all cranky and not let us not let us put it back. Okay, let's see. Can we push this up now? No. Okay, we can push it up over here. Okay, and we want to push, push, push. Just want to open this up a lot more than it is. Okay, and then now let's see if we can get these two joined up correctly. Yes, except, yeah, there's our rail. Okay, now last time we deleted this, so maybe we delete this one. And maybe now it'll let us adjust the terrain right here. Nope, hates us. Okay, we need to delete that piece. Go back to terrain. And let's see. Okay, it won't let us change the shape of this one right here. Why not? Because of this? Oh boy. Fine. If I am unable to like join these paths back together cleanly, I'm gonna be cranky. I'm gonna be cranky if they don't just like join back together nice and easy. All right, that looks a little bit better to me. And why'd we do that? Ooh. Oh, the path will cover that up. Okay. Why'd we do that? Because if we go into this building, or maybe we should make it part of this building. Where's the coaster arches, the archways? Yeah, okay. So now we can think about putting one of these in here. And like the whalebone archway. Let's turn off the angle snap. So yeah, I don't know. That one's kind of big. I do like it. This one's too big. This one to me makes more sense, like going across the 4 meter or the 8 meter wide path sections that we have down below. No way. What's this? Rancher's Gateway. You know, this one's kind of nice. I kind of like this one. But no, I don't want to add it to that building. It's part of this building. I thought I was in the building editor. All right, let's slide this over. All right, let's see if we can do this. I have my doubts. I have my doubts. And you know, this episode, like, I thought I'd be spending more time decorating this stupid building, and now I'm over here goofing off with the archway and the queues and whatnot. Okay, so now let's push this back in a little bit more, and let's see. Do we need to like rotate just a little bit? Maybe. And then we'll push this one back. Let's go see what it looks like from over here. I kind of think that these are important, though, because they kind of make it seem more plausible that this tunnel is here. You know, it's got some supports in it. Okay, and maybe just like maybe one more coming out to like right here. Although it should intersect with the terrain up top, and it does. And we also, I can't see what I'm doing. I can't see crap in here. So let's get some of the lights. Yeah, there we go. Now we can see. And let's goof off with the terrain some more. Okay, we'll pull this up until it just starts to intersect here. And we'll pull that one down. And then, where's our flatten the surface? Oh, why'd that get all goofy? Okay. And now let's push this back just a little. There we go. That looks okay, right? And should we pull this out? I think we should kind of pull it out over here. And maybe we want to pull this, okay, until it just starts to intersect with the concrete or whatever this is. But push this away. Oop, that was wrong spot. Is this piece just like floating there? It kind of is, right? We need to do that. And we need to kind of pull out over here. And I'm really worried about like the game all of a sudden being like, screw you, I'm not going to connect the paths anymore by doing this. It is a concern. Okay, here we go. And yeah, let's pull this out over here. Yeah, okay, there we go. And we want just a little bit more flatten in here. Kind of push that out. Push that out. Okay, and then let's kind of, we're smooth. Oh, nope. Nope, 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 nope. I think that's okay. Let's paint it. And let's just see what that gives us when we paint it. Turn the intensity up. Because painting, it's going to kind of change the appearance of the shape. I don't know if it actually changes the shape. I know it certainly appears to alter the shape slightly. But I don't really know if it does. And then we'll do this one. In typical superfiend fashion, we paint with the one rock, and then we do 10% with the other rock texture, and just kind of get a little bit more variety and stuff in here. So yeah, that looks cool, right? That looks cool. And we could probably go and add like a lantern or something in there. Now, let's see if we can get these paths joined back up. This is going to be tricky. Q. Ooh, it's, okay, we're going to have to delete that little floor piece. You can do it. Gonna do it. It did it. It's not all screwed up. Do we not have the path supports? We want path supports on these. What? What do you mean obstructed? And now it's obstructed. What nonsense. Alright. So we got our path supports back. This is looking good. Oops. Can't select this little building, these little guys here. Got a colorable light. No. A light. And a light. We'll get rid of those. Let's go ahead and add some lighting in here. Let's see. Ooh. Is this a good place for the skulls? It is. This is a good place for the skulls. Yes. We want the little fire skulls in here. Okay, let's see. Okay, no, I want them to be part of this building. Okay, and then we'll ooh, look at this. So we could put them, well, that's an interesting idea. Put them like this, right? And then if we Control X this guy. At first I thought I was going to do this, but now I'm kind of thinking this is cool. I kind of like this. Hey, where's our musicians? You guys need to get off your butts and play a song. Let's see. Okay, I think this one we need to rotate a little bit this way. Yeah. Look at that. That's cool. I like that. Let's do it on the other side. And let's just duplicate, and we'll just put you there, there, there. This is cool. I like this. Getting my keys goofed up though. Okay, let's see. So now he's looking at us. Lower him down. Ooh, spooky, spooky. So while I'm positioning these, let's talk a little bit about how I haven't had a whole lot of Planet Coaster updates recently. It's not that I'm not thinking about the game. I'm thinking about it a lot. And I do want to keep this series going. The series is not going anywhere. The big problem I have is I'm running out of hard drive space on my C drive, and that's where all my Planet Coaster footage is. And there's like 500 gigabytes of video files that are Planet Coaster, and I need to go or I don't need to, but I want to go and start putting together some time-lapse footage from the more interesting areas of Whacky World, because not everybody wants to watch me place every single skull lamp in real time with commentary like this. So look at this. This is pretty cool, huh? Let's change it to nighttime and see what it looks like. Yes, that is neat. I like the way that looks. So not everybody wants to see, you know, somebody build an entire park in real time. I know some people enjoy it, but not everybody does. But you know, my mind is like, why not make the best of all this footage I have? So we got the real-time episodes that some people enjoy, and then I can go back and I can create time lapses out of that and then post those. But I haven't really been doing the time lapse stuff. I haven't been putting the work into it. So, and my hard drive is filling up, and it's getting harder and harder to record Planet Coaster episodes without getting some of that footage off into backups. So I've kind of been spending a little bit more time going through that footage, condensing it, re-encoding them to be sped up so that I can put some time lapses together and then get all that footage off my hard drive. And then I think my plan going forward after the Stingray coaster, when I do stuff in Whacky World, what I'll do is I'll kind of like spend a couple episodes building up a certain area. And of course, I'll release that as regular episodes. And then I'll go back and I'll convert it into a time lapse with some commentary and then like post that on Reddit or Twitter or something else. So that way I'll have like all my bases covered. I'll have the real episodes, I'll have time lapse stuff, and I won't have this giant backlog anymore. So that's kind of my idea going forward. I don't know how many people actually watch, you know, or regularly even care about this stuff. Oops, can't delete that one. But I think what we can do with this one is, I don't want it to poke out over here, but I don't want to have a hole over here. So we will split it from the building, and then we'll just kind of slide it in over here, and then I'm going to lower it down just a wee bit. There we go. And anyway, so going forward, I plan to kind of like record a couple episodes, post them as real-time episodes, and then convert that footage to time-lapse. And that way, I'll be able to cover everything that I want to do, and it won't take me forever to do it. What it does mean, though, is it takes a long time to put together time-lapse episodes. It takes longer than you think it would. I can record. See, we need some doors. I can record like 2 or 3 of these episodes in the amount of time it takes to put together a time lapse with commentary. It does. It takes a significant amount of time to put those together. So what that does mean, if I move to that strategy, is that after I post a couple episodes, like these real-time episodes, then it could be a day or two. Yeah, that doesn't look like an indoor door at all. This one kind of works. It could be a day or two of no episodes while I put together the time lapse, and then once the time lapse comes out, I'll be able to, record a couple more episodes. So I probably won't be doing a consistent 5 episodes per week with that schedule or routine, but maybe more like 3 episodes a week plus 1 time lapse. Kind of seems realistic. So, anyways, that was a big tangent. Let's get back to the coaster queue here. I want to have like some doorways in here, but I want to have some like, I want this to look like a hallway, like an indoor hallway. And quite frankly, these doors are like all designed to be outside. These are all supposed to be like outside doors. I want some doors that look like they fit inside of a building. Like, I mean, I don't know. I guess this could work. Okay. Well, it's got a big freaking heart in the middle of it. Pirate. Oh. It's got another heart. I was going to say, like the curviness on the outside of this, it is a little like over the top and silly, and I guess I could kind of see that, but then it's got this big heart in the middle of it. Why is there a heart? Maybe we'll just put a skull over the heart. Oh my goodness. I mean, do I have to really resort to doors that look like this? These are pretty plain and boring. All right, this one's too close to the edge to be part of a room. All right. Okay, where's that? Nah. Okay, let's put this one. It feels so out of place. And now we got to do something about that heart. That heart cannot stay. We need something very piratey. Ooh, no, that's too big. Can we like sink this in? Ooh, look at this. Okay. Let's see. Kinda. I mean, it's not terrible. I can't select the Can I duplicate this down and make it not look terrible? Will it work? Okay. All right, there we go. There's our gosh, I don't know. It's bad. It's bad, but it's inside, so we're never going to have to look at it again after this, right? So let's just leave it. That's the main sleeping quarters, and that's too big, way too big. Can we just get some non-gigantic pirate scenery? Something that you might actually see inside of a pirate house. Yeah, like the Gilded Crest. Yeah, actually, we could put... How expensive is this? $10. Let's see. So where would we put this kind of stuff? Okay, maybe we put those right there. Or maybe we put them at the end of the hallway. As you come up the stairs. Yeah, you know, I kind of like this. And kind of need some lights in here. It's a little shady. Let's set it to 2 a.m. And let's just figure out what lights we're going to put in here. I'm kind of thinking the candles might work for this one. Awful lot of candles, though. They seem awfully big. And let's go all the way over here. Need our angle snap. Doink. Now I don't know what we're actually going to put over here. I want to put like a, you know, like I'd like there to be like a desk or a study. You know, like pirate maps. That would be cool. Of course, we don't have anything like that in the game. Okay, so as they come up here, you know, it kind of looks like this. Now, we kind of need a little bit of lighting over here. So what would we use? Can we use these box lamps? Would this work at all? I almost never use these. They don't give off any real good light. Is this crooked? I feel like I didn't get it lined up right. Yeah, it's crooked. And that's crooked. How is it completely not lined up? How does that happen? Okay, what happens when we do this? What's this? What effect do we get here? Oh, it pokes out the back. Forget it. Get rid of that thing. Let's see. This is too big, and I don't like the idea of the flame, like, against the wall. Oh, boy. And I'm trying not to use those lights, even though... I mean... Technically, they kind of do make sense. I mean, you know, a real theme park might have something like these, kind of like buried in the wall a little ways. Let's see. And then, Okay, let's try this. Where is the... Okay, let's try that. Okay. And then, where are they at? I want the skulls. The small skull. I'm just trying to think, is there something that pokes out far enough that we could kind of put in place there that the light could be inside of? You know, can we bury this light in something to cover up the fact that it's this modern light? And I don't really see that we can. Maybe we just revisit this idea with a different light. Let's see. You know, like how much do these light up? These sci-fi lights. Do they add a lot of light? Or we just put a couple oriental lamps in here. Or a couple of these lanterns. I feel like I'm spending too much time worrying about this. Okay, let's try this. Let's raise this up. Like this is an outdoor lantern. Why would this even be in here? Nobody would have this inside. Ah. Get rid of that. Oh boy. All right, screw it. More candles. Don't ask me how they light them. They light them with a flame on a stick. Okay, that's what we're doing. I don't want to spend my whole life worrying about this one little thing, right? Okay, and then let's change it back to darkness. So we can see how bright is it in here. Not super bright. These little fiber, awfully big. Do these add like any light whatsoever? No, not really, huh? They really just don't add any light down there. Okay. So this is what it looks like at night. And we still got to put a roof on this thing. Some sort of roof. And I'd like to build like a table and a study and some stuff over there. And I want to decorate the outside a little bit more than what it is right now. Definitely want to make this a little bit more scenic. It doesn't make any sense when you're in the queue, but you know, we could put some windows here and some of the planters and stuff, and it'll just kind of dress it up and make it look a little bit nice. And then some sort of interesting overhang roof. I don't know, maybe with the boat pieces. Maybe we put the shipwreck bow kind of poking out over the path up top here. I don't know, we'll see. But I think that is enough for this episode. And we'll have to continue working on this building the next episode. I do like the way this looks up here, though. I like the transition through here. And this is kind of a little janky, and it's got some weird curves to it. But I like the whole area that they come in here. And how you can kind of see everything from over here as well. And, you know, people, when they come onto this, you know, if you're with your grandparents or whatever, like the kids, they run over here and they get in line. And then the old people, they come up here and they sit in a nice cool shade and they watch. So I think that's good for now. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and you have yourself a good afternoon.